Hey everyone, this is how I do my twist out on my hair. It's like it's a braid and a twist. Some people call it tweed. It's nothing new to me, because I grew up doing, my mom used to always do this tweed braid and a little twist at the end on our hair. So first you really truly should start off by hydrating your hair. My hair is fully washed. It's damp, and when the hair is damp, it's easiest to work with. So grab a spray bottle and hydrate your hair with water if you already washed your hair. Okay, so I am going to section my hair, and for every good style you need to begin with the intentions of and patient. So section your hair into quarters, little bits, and yeah, you can leave out only the section you're working on, and because sectioning helps keep excess hair out of the way while you're gonna twist. And I am going to moisturize my hair, and I'm using the LCO method. And moisture for twist out, always remember, twist out strive on moisture and a good hold. So moisturize your sections of your hair with your leave-in, and then you follow up with your cream, and then your favorite oil, your oil that will work with your hair level or hair porosity. And I normally seal with oil. So yeah, seal it all up with my favorite oil, and that is my sweet almond. It's not my favorite oil, but it works well with my low porosity hair. I grew up using Dax, and I still use Dax to this day in the 20th century, or in the 21st century. So yeah, and that is my sweet almond I'll be using to seal in all that moisture. So yeah, so you're gonna detangle. Make sure to you have smooth and shiny curls. You're gonna detangle your hair using a white teeth comb or your fingers. So if you want to do minimal manipulations on your hair, which is perfect for retaining length, you can use your fingers to detangle and to take down those knots in the active sections of your hair. So I section my hair, and yeah. So now my hair is moisturized and it's free of knots. So I decided how big or small I want my twist to be, and I grab a mini section of my hair to twist. So I dab some of my my moisturizers on my hair already, and I wouldn't be using any gel. So I just use my moisturizers using the lock method. However, you can use whatever gel you want. I normally use my Shine and Jam gel. So in this video I won't be using any gel. So for the twist out, you can either do the single strand twist, you can do 2-strand twist, or you can do the flat twist. Make sure your hair is fully detangled prior twisting. So first thing first, your hair should be totally free of knots and tangles before starting this process. Please. It's virtually impossible to separate your hair properly into sections to twist without doing so. It's best to detangle your hair thoroughly in order to get the best definition. Okay, so thoroughly detangle your hair. So when you detangle your hair properly, that will also help to prevent breakage. And most importantly, detangling plays a role in how well your hairstyle will turn out. Okay, so smooth and tangle-free hair ensures an even coating of products, like what I did there, as well as less time spent crafting your actual twists. Okay? So, since everyone's hair texture is different, even among natural hair types, we all have different texture hair. My hair is 4C. So figuring out which product actually works for your hair type is extremely important. I always talk about knowing your hair porosity. It's important, and you will thank me someday. Those of you who don't know your hair porosity, who never heard about it before, it's important. It's important to know your hair porosity and before you go and you buy any products for your hair. If you want soft, fluffier curls after taking down your twists, using a cream-based product is ideal for more defined curl. I use my leave-in Cantu Argan oil. Note I said argan oil. Argan oil is good for low porosity hair. I have low porosity hair. Okay, and I use my cream. So double the moisture. The more moisture, the better. And I, of course, seal all those moisture in with my sweet almond oil. Okay, so if for the perfect twist out, I recommend finding a cream-based product, like I just said, that has a significant amount of hold in the formula. Okay, so you can use a gel, your conditioning gel. I normally use my Shine and Jam, but I'm not using it in this video. Okay, please ensure not to use too much product when you're twisting. Okay, so to be completely transparent or honest, I myself is guilty of making this mistake more times than I often like to admit. Okay, so since my hair tends to be a bit on the drier side or low porosity hair, I sometimes overcompensate with extra product to make sure each section is properly saturated. So using too much product can often lead to an unsuccessful twist out or lack of curl, since the hair will likely not dry properly overnight. Okay, so if you were really and truly looking for a perfect twist out, so like I just said, be careful not to use too much product. And if you use too much product, you have to let your hair dry completely before untwisting it. Okay, so so premature untwisting, it's not gonna turn out the way you want it if you prematurely untwist it. So wait until your hair is fully dry, and before you untwist it, and each time. Okay, so always remember, patience is virtue. It's important that let your hair dry completely. So it's been a couple of days. It's not the day after. Like I said, I use a lot of products in my hair, and I often mention, so I let it dry completely, and I'm going to do, and it's really dry. When I say it's dry. So I am now gonna apply more moisture to my hair, and like I said, I still use my darks, and I'm gonna apply my darks on my scalp. And whoever came up with this scientific, I don't even know if it's scientifical, research that grease clogs your pores. I don't know, I grew up on this thing, and my hair, it's amazing on my hair. Okay, so yes, so please remember, patience is virtue. Please let your hair dry completely before you untwist it. Make ensure that all the products that you use in your hair settle into your hair before unrevealing them. It is probably the most important step. It is the most important step in the twist out process for your hair to be completely dry before moving forward with the ultimate style. So if you untwist your hair while it's still wet, you could cause frizz, and we don't want that, and lack of definition in your hairstyle. Okay, so take notes, ladies. Once your twists are fully dry, you will have the most definition and style. So that is one thing that I've learned, to let my hair dry, and that will it will give you more definition. It gives me more definition in my style, and it will also last longer. Always remember, if you're not giving your hair enough time to dry, the style will not last longer. If you're not giving your hair a chance to set, the damp hair will not make the shape you want, the desired shape. Okay, so if you want, you can sit under a dryer and watch your favorite show while you're doing this, you know, read a magazine, do something. If you don't have a hooded dryer, I don't have a hooded dryer at home, and you can use a regular blow dryer to help get twists as dry as possible, or you can air dry like I did. And maintaining this twist out, if you want to rock this style for more than 1 day, you have to know how to do this, or retwist them at night, every night. So trust me, I know from experience. But you'll thank yourself in the morning if you retwist your hair at night, and then you can still use your moisturizers and your conditioning gel to do it. So this is how my hair is looking after I unveil the entire hair, untwist my entire hair. Okay, so yeah. So if you have shorter hair, I will recommend you retwist them every nightly. Okay, so if you have like a longer hair, you can do, if you have for longer hair, you can do the pineapple. You can pineapple your hair. You can always wrap your hair with your silk bonnet at night. Don't forget to maintain your twists out for a longer period of time. I definitely suggest you sleep with a silk scarf tied around your head. So wrapping your hair with your silk scarf or your bonnet, it's important to maintain in your style to avoid frizz. With proper care, a twist out can last up to 1 to 2 weeks. So make sure to keep the ends moisturized, and let the twist sit for as long as possible. I let my hair sit for 2 whole days. You can let it sit for like at least 3 to 5 days before releasing them. So make sure when you go to sleep, wear a silk or satin bonnet on your hair. So that depends on your individual hair, the humidity level where you live, and a variety of other factors. You may have to experiment around to figure out what works for you. If you do retwist frequently, use plenty of moisturizers. Okay, and be careful not to twist your hair too tightly so you don't put stress on your hair and cause breakage. Yes, you can do it either way, by twisting your hair wet or damp, the results when you do it that way, you will get a better defined twist, okay, versus working on dry hair. So I want to advise you doing your twist out on dry hair. So I'm just gonna do a little style with some bobby pins that I got from the dollar store. And yes, just a little style, not something simple on my hair, you know. So if you have short fussy hair, short medium fussy hair, and you finding it really hard to do the twist out, you can do your twist out, you know. You can just use smaller sections and twist your hair when it's wet, and moisturize your hair before you do the twist. You can use the LCO method. You leave in your cream and your oil, or you can use water, cream, and oil. So it's all about patience, and when you're doing any style you're doing, but for this twist out, try to strike balance between applying too much product or too little. If you over apply, then your hair might get oily. However, if you under apply, then your coils will not hold up over time. So it's all about patience and knowing what to do when to do it. So look at my coils. I really love the turnout. I don't normally wear twist out. I don't like it because I like my hair to be protected. My ends, especially, my ends get frizzy really, really fast when exposed to the humidity outside. And yes, so yeah, I don't do twist outs, but as a requested video, let me say, I don't do twist out now. Back in the day when I was younger, I used to master twist outs on my natural hair or even relaxed hair. I used to love seeing it, but now I am more educated on hair care and want my hair to grow and retain length. You know, I hardly do twist out. So this is the finished look, my lovelies. This is the finished look, and I really love it. And it lasted for 2 days, my twist out. I didn't go and retwist it because, you know, I didn't want it for a long-term style. So I just did it to show my subscribers how my hair looks after I did it. So I really love the coils. My hair is so soft and moisturized. And yes, if you're wondering if you can still use grease or Dax in your hair, please do. I still use it, and I am not forcing anyone to do it, so it works for me. So yeah. So thank you so much for watching my video, and please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more. Okay, so peace out.